Hello? Hey guys, we'll get started here shortly. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's up? Hey, where? Alright, dope. I was just asking where you're gonna be at, so when I come back, I can fly over there. Okay, Hurston. Okay, so I have to go through the gateway. Got it.
Alright,
Got it.
I'm gonna ride
I hear
with
you.
you, Heartless.
Yeah, I'll be
Alright,
back. And I'll fly
yep.
over a few with Hartman. So I'll be back maybe in like 30 minutes. All right, see you soon, man. Bye.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, just gonna take a few minutes just to kind of go over what happened in Star Citizen this week. Monday, July 21st, of course, the week in Star Citizen. Not a lot going on this week. Actually, before we get started, sorry guys, I was a little preoccupied. Definitely subscribe if you guys can. Definitely help the channel out. Appreciate everybody viewing this and live, and then later on if you view it after it's up on YouTube. So that's awesome. Discord link. We're gonna have some movie nights, some other stuff going on. Trying to definitely have a great Discord community. I think right now it's been 2 weeks and we're already at about 30 people. 17 peak online, so it's a pretty good community so far. Definitely worth hanging out. Our org, we started an org up. It's been doing well as well. Um, jump on if you guys haven't had an org yet. Definitely worth the attempt there, or worth just hanging out, I guess. Sorry, guys. Oop, that was not the right one. Select stream. That's it. Alright, third thing, YouTube. So Quantum Vegas was a few weeks ago. They did post the videos up. I haven't watched through all of them yet. Star Jump Grim is based close by. He's usually at a few of the Equinox events per year. He's one of the heads of Star Jump, so if you've ever used that, it's pretty kind of cool. Or it's pretty cool. Definitely check that out. But back to Quantum Vegas, they had an event. I think they talked to Sean Tracy. Also had a few things coming from Star Jump, which looked pretty cool. Haven't really reviewed everything, and then I think Sandy Roberts, she was talking about a few things as well. So definitely take a look at that. It looked like it was a pretty good time. I've got to review it myself. All right. Also, well, you guys can see my code. Definitely use the code if you don't mind. If you're thinking about joining the game, you can always reach out to me. Um, yeah, so always reach out if you want to learn how to play, so on and so forth. So I will drop that code as well in the chat, and appreciate any views or anything that pop up. So uh, awesome. So back to this. We can start system was the 21st. There was a large maintenance window. I think it took like 2 hours maybe on Tuesday. Live server maintenance. I don't think it did too much. Box is still messing up. Freight elevator is not working still. So still working on that, I guess, from their side. Thursday there was a few things. There was Inside Star Citizen. It's about an hour long, so I probably won't look at it on here. And sorry, guys, I was supposed to pull that up. Um, 1 second. Yeah, so not too much. There were a few questions. Should we expect the magnificent sound quality to ever come back to our ships? What is the state of realistic audio mode? Can we have more realistic professional distress calls while being attacked? With pilots being attacked, or sorry, from pilots being attacked by other pirates. My bad. Um, would you ever have radio stations that we could tune in? most of these answers are yes. We'll see if it actually happens or not. We see more audio for ships in damaged states, such as alarms blaring, especially on large multi-cruise ships. I would hope so. They said yes. What are you doing, if anything, to improve VoIP? Talking about they're working with that. Said the work will be handled by a team in Canada. They'll have updates on VoIP and FOIP, and it'll be provided in a future show. Also asked about a variety of random sound effects or some engine imitations, yada yada yada. Also, what is the difference between Star Citizen audio and realistic audio mode? Will there be options for stereo, 5.1, so on and so forth? Are there plans to replace footstep sounds? It sounds like yada yada yada. Self-destruct alarm audios. Currently, the sound of Polaris of an Idris hovering over the ground is almost silent. Will there be any improvements? They, of course, answered yes. Will music work for groups eventually, like traveling to Pyrogate? If so, it's not the pilot that only hears the music. They said, yeah, they're working on that. There are any interesting stories behind the creation of some of the sound effects. And then, what can the community do to make your job easier? And they said the team encourages communication from the community. They want to hear that players are not hearing. They want to hear what players are not hearing, and then what they would like to hear, as these are valid creative observations. They also ask players to report any audio issues with encounters, such as the Q&A team cannot catch everything. Simon specifically invited mail letters to his desk. So that was pretty much all. It was like an hour and a half video. Honestly, I probably wouldn't watch it. There wasn't too much out of it. The only other thing we did have, let's see if I can pull it up here real quick. That's a big picture, guys. Working on that now. So, they've got the new sniper armor that they've been hinting at for the past few months. I think there was another sneak peek. Looks like it's got a floral pattern on it. Looks cool. Definitely going to be light armor. Heard that it's going to be a little bit harder, or if not impossible, to be able to ping FPS ping the armor, but who knows if that's still a thing. I like sniper gameplay, so I'll probably be wearing this most of the time if I can. When I'm not wearing this pilot suit that I got from the CitizenCon package last year. So we'll see. It looks cool. Not 100% sure I'll get that pattern, but yeah, we'll see if it works. So I think that's pretty much all I have for this week. It really wasn't much of a week as far as Star Citizen content. Let's see. Yeah, it really wasn't too much as far as Star Citizen content. I mean, hopefully we'll have more coming. I know the 28th, so that's tomorrow, will be the Ship Showdown. If you guys haven't seen the Ship Showdown before, let's see if I can pop a video up real quick. Probably not a lot. Let's see. Videos. sure. Perfect. So this was the Ship Showdown from last year. Yeah, Ship Showdown page from last year anyway. So Community Call, July 30th through the August the 13th. They said it's going to start the 28th this year, so that's going to be tomorrow. Live Showdowns, August the 15th through the 29th, and then the winner's crowned August the 30th. So we're going to be looking at all month. See, of course, they've got the different years here. Yeah, F8C Lightning won last year. Second place, the C1. Third place, the Terrapin, and fourth place, the Reclaimer. So that was big, just because they had the Ship Showdown skins that you could actually have for all four of these ships if you actually had it in your hangar. So F8C Lightning was the big one last year. C1, Terrapin, Reclaimer. That was the matchups, so round 1 matchups, all of that stuff. It's going through everything, different matchups. They'll have that probably again this year, so let's see. They've got different, they'll have different things. Autumn Wind is a freighter, so this was 2 freighters. Hell on Wheels, they had vehicles there. Origin ships there, Cult Clash, so different groups that they'll place these ships in, and it's kind of just one-on-one. Whoever gets the most votes goes through that, so that's kind of cool. You can see last year, I've got, we'll hide the highlighted votes. C1 Spirit won out of that, F8C Lightning won, and then F8C Lightning won the full thing. So this was your semifinals. Like I said, if you have one of these ships here at this time when it reaches semifinals, you'll get the pates for them, which is a pretty cool thing. Round 2, you also have a few things there, so it's pretty cool. They have some other submissions you can do to win ships, but yeah, look forward to seeing what's up this year. Who wins? So 2953. Corsair won, Vulture 2nd, Redeemer 3rd, 600i 4th, 2951, which was 2 years ago. MPV Cargo, MSR, Hercules series, and then 600i 51. MPV Cargo, MSR, Hercules, Yada 50. Had the Carrack, the Valkyrie, the Cutlass, and then the Eclipse. And then 2949. Drake Caterpillar Wood. That a Caterpillar, Cuddy Black, Reclaimer, and the Hammerhead. So this has been going on a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. So we'll see who ends up winning this year again. Definitely worth looking into it, voting if you can. So I think that's all we got for this week. Thanks everybody for hopping on, and we'll see you guys back next week for the same this week. What happened this week in Star Citizen? I am streaming Tuesday. We usually run a separate game, so we've been running like Phasmophobia or something like that, and then Thursdays have been Star Citizen streams. So let me know if anybody wants to hop on, and you guys take care and have a good week.